All right, here we go again. Then all at once the wind fell, and a calm came over all the sea, as though some power lulled the swell. The crew were on their feet briskly, to furl the sail and stow it then, each in place. They poised the smooth oar blades and sent the white foam scudding by. I carved a massive cake of beeswax into bits and rolled them in my hands until they softened. No long task, for a burning heat came down from Helios, lord of high noon. Isn't it interesting how they have this huge cake of beeswax just sitting around on the ship? I suppose maybe they used it to waterproof things. And so now they're going to use it to make earplugs. Anyway, going forward, I carried wax along the line and laid it thick on their ears. They tied me up, then plumb amidships back to the mast, lashed to the mast, and took themselves again to rowing. Soon as we came smartly within hailing distance, the two sirens, noting our fast ship off their point, made ready, and they sang. All right, so I just want to point out here, it says there's only two sirens. When you see this scene played out in different movies, sometimes you'll see a lot of sirens on these rocks calling the men in, and they'll be depicted different ways. Sometimes they actually will be ugly. Sometimes they'll be beautiful women. Sometimes they'll kind of go back and forth between those two appearances. So anyway, we just have to go with whatever details we have here. Of course, they're fictional. But we're going to have this theme of entrapment, that everybody is trying to trap Odysseus and keep him away from Penelope. This way, oh, turn your bows, Achaea's glory, as all... Oh, sorry, that would be your bows, because we're talking about ships, not bows. This way, oh, turn your bows, Achaea's glory, as all the world allows, moor and be merry. Again, a reference here to the Greeks who are sailing. Instead of calling them Greeks, they're called Achaeans or Argives or Danans. And so these sirens are going to call out different things to try to lure them in. Sweet coupled airs we sing, no lonely seafarer holds clear of entering our green mirror, pleased by each purling note like honey twining from her throat and my throat, who lies a-pining. Sea rovers here take joy, voyaging onward, as from our song of Troy, graybeard and rower boy goeth more learned. So here's one of their things. If you stay with us, you're going to learn more. All feats on that great field in the long warfare, dark days the bright gods willed, wounds you bore there, Argus old soldiery on Troy beach teeming, charmed out of time we see, no life on earth can be hid from our dreaming. In other words, they know all kinds of things. So the lovely voices, in ardor appealing over the water, made me crave to listen, and I tried to say, untie me to the crew, jerking my brows, but they bent steady to the oars. Then Paramedes got to his feet, he and Eurylochus, and passed more line about to hold me still. So all rowed on until the sirens dropped under the sea rim, and their singing dwindled away. My faithful company rested on their oars, now peeling off the wax that I had laid thick on their ears, then set me free. But scarcely had that island faded in blue air, than I saw smoke and white water, with sound of waves in tumult, a sound the men